You're listening to the Holistic Hippie RN. I'm your host, Laura Gibby, quirky nurse, holistic healer, and transformational coach. Here to empower you to take charge and create balance so you become the green thumb of your life and begin consciously cultivating the life you desire, where you flourish and thrive. Think of this as the greenhouse of growing possibilities that will challenge your way of thinking through mindset shifting, holistic tips, and energetic up-leveling. I am so excited to have you here today, so let's get growing. Hello and welcome. I am so excited to have you here today. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are, that the sun is shining, or if it's raining, that you have puddles to jump in, or a nice book to cozy up to and read. Today, I wanted to talk about the difference between resisting discomfort versus misalignment. And I kind of feel like it's a fine line, but there's definitely a difference in the two, in the sense of one of them is choosing not to do something because you are afraid of feeling uncomfortable. And the other is more of choosing not to do something because it's not aligned with your vision. So when I first started talking about getting messy, I kind of talk about, just dive in, just start doing things. Whatever your vision is and whatever's incorporated in that, just go for it. It doesn't have to be perfect to begin with because you learn more about it along the way. And that is the sense of take a leap of faith on yourself and just do it. Because if it's aligned with your vision, it will be created. And that is a sense of jumping into the discomfort. When you tell yourself, no, I can't do that. I'm a little nervous. I need to do more of this. I need to make more money before I can start doing anything towards my vision. That's you resisting the discomfort and the fear of taking a leap of faith on yourself. Whereas misalignment is different. Because misalignment is being clear on your vision and understanding that if there's something you do not see yourself doing in your vision, then it's not really aligned with your vision. And I think it's important to be intentional in the actions we take towards our vision, that we align them with our vision. When you start thinking about who you would be in your vision, you want to start being that person and taking the small steps to incorporate that into your vision. You want to be the feelings that you would be in that vision, and you want to be the person you would be, because that elevates you into the next energetic level towards your vision. So when you are in misalignment from your vision, it's because you are going down the rabbit hole of doing things that are not incorporated into your vision. You're doing things that it might just be busy work. It might be something you don't like doing, but you're still doing it anyways because you think it's the right way to get to your vision. It could be various things. It's different from resisting the discomfort, because resisting the discomfort is being scared or, whatever emotion you have towards why you feel like you can't do your vision. So I'm going to bring this back to how I feel with social media for myself. In my vision, I often like to ask myself, okay, what am I doing in my vision that I'm doing today? Or what am I not doing in my vision that I'm doing today? And I want you to ask yourself that because, well, firstly, it's important to get a very clear idea of the things that you would like in your life. But once you get that clear idea, ask yourself, what am I doing in my life now that I'm doing in my vision? And what am I doing in my life now that I'm not doing in my vision? So maybe even take a piece of paper and write down 2 columns that answer that question. Because the things that you are doing today that are not something you are doing in your vision, you want to find ways to delegate those or minimize them in your life. If you're watching an hour of TV every day, but your vision incorporates you going on hikes every day, you are misaligning with your vision. But if you're telling yourself, I'm scared to go on a hike because what if I trip and fall and there's no one there to save me? That is resisting the discomfort. First off, there's the worry of the what if that's not even happened yet. And second off, you're finding your excuses. You're resisting why you are not going to jump into embodying that. So I want you to really consider this. I want you to consider, what are the things in your vision that you could start doing today? And what are the things in your vision that or that aren't in your vision that you should stop doing today? Or at least try to minimize them more, play with them, maybe find something more fun in them, delegate them. As a nurse, it's really big to be able to delegate things for time management. And so I highly recommend delegating. But, in my example that I give with social media myself, it's the sense of, in my vision, I have a team that handles things like social media. And in my life today, when I become overwhelmed by social media, I start losing interest in the excitement I have behind serving others, creating things that will serve others, just teaching in general a holistic balance in a lifestyle that teaches you how to co-create your life, how to consciously cultivate your life. And so then I start losing interest in that because it's misaligned for me to be doing a lot of social media. But as it is, when you don't have a team to handle that piece of your vision yet, in my case, it's one of two things. I can hire a team, or if I'm not quite in the place of hiring a team, I can find the fun in social media or find alternative ways of reaching people without social media. So I've found for myself alternative ways would be through writing or my podcast, because I very much enjoy writing and I very much enjoy my podcast. But something I came across a couple weeks ago, someone had a post about, if you don't like social media, consider it your personal channel for others to watch. And that was kind of pivotal in the sense of, this is like a little micro thing I can do every day, every few days that serves someone in some way. Because I like to think of, how can I serve someone that will make an impact on their life and make a difference on their life and really move them forward, even if it's something small, because even the small things matter. So that was my shift in my approach. I started writing down, what can I do that I would be doing in my vision? Well, in my vision, I'm podcasting. So my podcast is aligned with my vision. It's been easy for me. It's been fun for me. I really enjoy it. In my vision, I have a virtual assistant or a team who can handle my social media. So for me, it's better to back off of it a little. Still do it, but back off a little. But consider it, a way of serving others through micro information, little bits and pieces. So think about how you can make the things you don't like doing that you're doing today that don't align with your vision. Think about how you can shift those into something more playful, something more fun, something that you actually see yourself serving others through, or just how you can kind of cut it out of, having to do it so much, things like that. And if there's things that you need to start embodying towards your vision, start considering what those things are and taking the steps towards incorporating those into your life. Because I feel like one of the biggest things, one of the reasons why I use the term consciously cultivate is that rather than manifesting or co-creating, which both of them are, very similar, but it's the sense of consciously cultivating is being extremely intentional in how you nurture your vision. Co-creating is putting the idea out there and working with the universe on creating it. But consciously cultivating is the sense of you are intentionally and mindfully nurturing your vision through your actions and your ways of being. When you start being a certain way, you'll start taking certain actions so that you can start receiving your vision. And when you really start to energetically up-level through doing those things, then your vision starts coming faster and faster and being created for you. So consciously cultivating is a way to speed up your vision being created for you, because the things that you choose to do very much are aligned with nurturing yourself, nurturing your seeds into growing into your vision and being created for you with the universe. So I really like that because, one, you're a lot more clear on your vision, and two, you're much more intentional within your life and how you're doing things. And this isn't to say, this is definitely not, you can only create your vision if you do A, B, and C. No, not at all. It's just being the way you should, being the way that aligns with your higher self, embodying who you are in your vision, and being intentional behind your actions towards your vision. It's definitely not a sense of, the like micromanaging your life into, I have to do this, to do this, to do this, to create my vision. Definitely not. It's just being intentional behind your ways of being and being intentional behind your personal actions towards inviting your vision into your life so that you can receive it fully and more powerfully. When you start inviting it into your life, you're inviting in all the different possibilities that it can arrive in your life, which is similar with, manifestation and co-creation is similar in the sense of you are inviting things into your life, and, consciously cultivating is an action behind how you approach creating those things in your life. So when you put it out there that you would like something created in your life, and you don't deep focus that action or don't deep focus that way of being behind it, then it's kind of like, I would like this to happen, and I might do a couple things towards it and see if it's created for me or with the universe. But when you sit there and you think, this is my vision, I want to be intentional behind only doing the things that will align with that. And if at this time it's not possible to only do those things, finding ways to shift or change the things that you're doing that don't align with it. And so when you step out of that, if you step out of that place of doing misaligned things with your vision, it kind of amps it up a lot faster because you're taking away the pieces that create inconsistency. So intention is huge behind how you consciously cultivate your vision. And the other thing with this is that you want to be really clear with the universe what your vision is. Your vision can shift over time, but in the same hand, you want to be clear on knowing what you would like in your life to be created, because you don't want to be wishy-washy. When you're sending a wishy-washy message to the universe gives you a wishy-washy result. And you and the universe have just put a lot of wishy-washy energy out there. So it's kind of like you up level and down level and up level and down level energetically. You might move up 2 steps towards your vision, but because you kind of started second guessing everything, then you might drop back 2 steps from your vision. And that's why it's also important to intentionally align yourself with your vision, because then you have a clear cut different kind of determination behind achieving it. You have this passion and this excitement, and you understand how you would like to be to create your vision. You understand how you would like to see things appear in your life that would just light you up. And along the way, you're just lit up all along the way. So I think it's really important to have that clear picture in mind, because a lot of times if you're like, well, I kind of want to do this career, but then maybe I want this one because it's a little more fun, or maybe I want that one because it'll make more money. When you start sending out multiple messages, you're not giving clarity. Whereas if you think, I want a career that's going to be fun, that's going to make money, that's going to create happiness and freedom for me. Then you give a clear picture of what you would like, and the universe is going to drop that career in your lap. You're going to know how to be, to create that and let it fall into your lap versus having 10 different options and not being sure which one to take because you didn't give a clear message. So it's important to have a clear message. It's important to understand when you're misaligned or aligned with your vision, and it's important to feel comfortable in the discomfort, to be aware of, are you being resistant towards the things that will lead you to your vision, or are you just misaligning from the things that, are you misaligning from your vision? I really want you to think about that. I really want you to consider what you would be doing in your vision that you're already doing in your life, and what you would not be doing in your vision that you are doing in your life, and to start really taking the steps towards shifting out of the things you would not be doing and shifting more into embodying the things that you would be doing, because it really does light you up more. It really does, feel good to do the things that you love to do, and it just shifts you into a more powerful energy. It up levels you into a whole new space. It allows more of what you would like in your life to flow in. And it really just starts to nurture who you are and how you are taking your path towards your vision. It starts to nurture you into your higher self. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that you start to really take steps towards your path of aligning with your vision. If you have any kind of questions or thoughts, I would love to hear them, because I absolutely love interacting with the people who, think the different things and have the different comments that they would love to leave me. I enjoy it so much. So please leave me a comment. Please pop over and find me on my Instagram. If you want to hear more episodes like this one, then definitely subscribe to this channel and follow along. Take care, and until next time.